talked about empath before. And what we need to understand is that somebody who's very empathetic, they are going to feel the emotions of other people. And that can actually affect their own emotions. And other quality that they have is that they can be very attractive to people who have very draining energy. And this is very natural. So that's why it's so necessary for you to understand which tools you can use in order for you to regulate your emotions and not let other energies, affect you. Especially if you are the person who feel identified with this type of situations. So the first one is to be self-aware. And what is it that it means to be self-aware? Being self-aware is just to be mindful of what's happening in your surroundings. And when you are aware of that, you're able to not only understand, what is it that you're feeling, but you can focus on some other objects and distract yourself of this feeling that perhaps the presence of somebody else is, affecting. So when you focus maybe in a chair, or something that is really close to you, nearby, then you're going to be able to be mindful about what is it that you're feeling in your skin, the present moment, and that will make you control your emotions a lot better. Other thing that is really important is name your emotion. I know that perhaps you're chilling, you're just feeling at ease until somebody else appears, and this person starts making you feel a little bit uncomfortable. So what is it really important is just for you to name your emotion and identify what is it that I'm feeling about me. Not what this other person makes me feel, but what is it that I'm feeling, what I was feeling before that, and stick to that. And understand that you shouldn't be changing anything just because somebody else maybe makes you feel a little bit, triggered perhaps. And other thing, if you are able to do this, and if the situation actually allows it, it's to be a little bit curious. If you feel like you're having some kind of, very close relationship with this other person, being curious includes just to have a conversation with them and maybe figuring out why is it that they're feeling the way they are. And that will make you realize that maybe this is not even related to you and you shouldn't take that personally. And of course, that will just, allow you to ground yourself and feel better at ease and not allow this other person energy to affect you. Other thing to take into account is, of course, having boundaries. When you have boundaries, you have to understand that somebody who's very empathetic, they sometimes need more alone time than maybe normal people, because as they absorb other people's energy, they need this so much, especially for their own mental health. So sometimes you just have this friend that maybe they want to call you because they feel really bad and they want to talk to you about their issues and you don't want to listen. It's not bad to say no. So sometimes that's the part when you need to learn that you're not always need to be available for listening to other people's businesses or whatever they're going on, because that maybe makes you feel bad, or maybe you just want to have a moment with yourself, and that is not a sin. So these are the techniques that for me are very good for you just to regulate yourself and not let others people, feelings or maybe energies to affect you. Some extra that I would like to name is the one that I was reading in there. However, I think this is not actually something that everyone can apply, because for some people, visualizing can be more difficult. But it's just imagining that you're having a glass and that the emotion of that person cannot actually cross it, and then you feel like protected by it. But this is something that if you are someone who has a really good imagination and it's really easy for you to visualize, this can actually work. And if you know something else that you can use in this type of situation and you would like to share it, I would like to see it in your comments. And this is all for today. I hope you liked the video, but the most important part, that it was really useful for you. And I would like you just to give me a thumb up, to share it, especially for the people that actually need it. And as I always say, I do this with all of my love, and see you next time.